Hello, I'm Nicholas Henderson, and I'm privileged to have been an accredited lecturer for the Arts Society right from the days when we were still known as NADFAS. I have a number of presentations available which I can deliver in person, by Zoom, or as a hybrid. Amongst my various lecture series, one popular subject is how to read the English country church. This examines in detail the astonishing and complex history of our cultural, ethnic, and religious changes that have shaped and formed our buildings. Many of us take a delight in going on a summer's day to visit the ancient building in a small English village, and many of you, indeed, I know, are church recorders, performing an invaluable service. I can give you a useful insight into reading and understanding these strange and often inexplicable parts. The glass, the woodwork, the architectural structure of the building, and even outwards into the churchyard. I guarantee you'll see the English country church in a new light in future. This tetralogy, it's a strange word, isn't it? This tetralogy is a four-parter, and it can be given either as parts 1 and 2, or parts 3 and 4, as two separate lectures, or indeed as a whole study day. In another tetralogy, I also give a different view on the Tudor dynasty, again in separate parts or as a study day. 10 Tudor Queens looks at the entire dynasty, from the 1485 Battle of Bosworth to the accession of James I of England, James VI of Scotland. And the long overdue approach that I take is from the point of view of the Tudor women, often relegated to the sidelines, aren't they? But from my point of view, it is the 10 Tudor queens, both consort and regnant, who are the powers behind the throne. We live in a changing and often destructive world. The statement of the obvious leads me on to another one of my talks, a standalone lecture, Iconoclasm, a study in constructive destruction. The presentation ranges widely over the ages and around the world, looking at unexpected and numerous indeed examples of destruction and the consequences, sometimes of course for the worse and sometimes surprisingly for the better, including in our own complex history. I've highlighted these 3 lectures, but there are others. If you'd like to see them, please go to my website, www.nicholashenderson.org, www.nicholashenderson.org. Or indeed, if you'd like to speak to me, please do send me an email, nicholashenderson@mac.com. Nicholas Henderson, all one long word, at mac.com. Thank you very much for listening to me.